Good morning. It's 9 a.m. Friday, September 30th. Welcome to the good news. We're on Facebook Live and available later on our YouTube channel. Please be sure to comment in the chat. This is a presentation of the Allen Park Presbyterian Church. I'm Suzan Maxey. I'm an elder at APPC, and my cohort is...
Kerri Van. Good morning. Happy Friday to everyone. I work at the church and I'm also a deacon. So good morning to everyone who's watching. Hi, Bob Ando. Hi, Barbara Wolf. Hi, Barry and Margot. It's good to be with you. Hi, Norma. Just was with Norma last night on Grief Share. So, what a beautiful day. It's going to be 6 days of beautiful fall weather, so hopefully everyone can indulge in that a little bit by looking at the leaves changing colors, and who knows what's going to happen on day 7, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
Hi, Kevin. Hi, Judy Martin. Praying for everyone in Florida. I probably stayed up a little later than I should reading news about Florida. What an awful tragedy that's happened with the hurricane. So we need to pray for Hurricane and the Carolinas. So we'll keep them in prayer. I saw Kevin post that he was just there like 2 weeks ago. So life is very ever-changing. So Sue, hi Robin Allen. Oh, good. And Ken Woods, good morning. Maybe Robin can give us an update on the weather in the chat. So let's see, it's the last day of September. How did that happen?
October. It's coming.
It went so fast. So fast. The first Sunday, Sue, do you know what the first Sunday in October happens at church?
I do.
What is it?
The first Sunday of every month is a Communion Sunday, but this one is World Communion Sunday. So everybody around the world. The first Sunday in October, Christians around the world celebrate World Communion Sunday. It was actually started by a Presbyterian minister. It had a slow start, but took off during the Second World War as the spirit caught on. And things you can do for World Communion Sunday: you can donate to a good cause, listen to global music, bake bread, yum. Bread from all over the world is featured prominently on World Communion Sunday. You can celebrate peace. You can give to the Peace the USA Peace and Global Witness Offering, which is collecting during this season of peace. So Sunday's pretty special when you think about everybody around the world, all Christians celebrating communion on the same day. It's kind of cool.
Right, and it took quite some time for this to catch on, and now it's a global thing, and people do it everywhere. And communion is special to begin with. But to think that you're doing communion with the whole entire world on that same day is really special. And I heard Pastor Tim say that, hi Judy Hatch, I heard Pastor Tim say that we would have, the communion table would have bread from different kinds of breads from different kind of cultures. And usually they don't just throw that bread out. They either give it to the birds or they give it on World Communion when there's so much. We let people take it home. So if you're interested in that, make sure you kind of nose around the chancel at the end of worship this Sunday so nothing goes to waste. Yeah. I remember one time I was doing setting up communion with youth, and I remember we would always go outside and break up the bread and feed the birds. So kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, that bread is, well, and so is the juice, is blessed. So
right.
Just throw it away. That's not right. So
yeah, the kids would drink it. They thought it was fun. So yeah, it was kind of a cool thing. And it's cool to like pass on those traditions and the way that you view things, and that you keep it holy and do the correct things with it. There's an intergenerational mission trip. Yes, Barbara. I'm stuck on World Communion. There's a meeting taking place in June of 2023. A group from our church is going to go to Kentucky to work on disaster relief. And it's not just for youth. It's for anyone who has a mind for mission. So even if you want to find out how you can support the mission trip, either with prayers or helping out in between now and then financially. You're interested in going, but you kind of need to get talked into it. Just come to the meeting after church on Sunday. There'll be a presentation and more information for you, so don't miss out on that. And Sue, I think if I look at the calendar, I'm pretty sure you have a Phoebe Circle meeting next week, right?
Due Monday. Yep.
Oh, Monday.
Each month. That's Monday.
Right.
So, and we do it on Zoom. So if you're interested, hit me up. I think it's what Kerri has on here.
Yes.
Nope, this is the wrong one. I'm sorry. This is not the Bible study we're doing this year. We're doing celebrating the Sabbath. Got the wrong graphic, Kerri.
That's all right. That's nice.
This is from last year.
Better here than in the bulletin or something.
So the Bible study is called Celebrating the Sabbath. And we're talking about the Sabbath and how you can keep the Sabbath and whatever. It's been pretty interesting. We've already had one. So we do it on Zoom. So you can join us from wherever you're at. If you're in St. Louis or South Carolina or North Carolina or wherever you happen to be, you can.
We'll start naming.
For that matter.
Right. We'll start naming off states where we know people live. Bing bing. I know people probably think, "Oh, what's a Phoebe Circle?" I'm a big fan of small groups, and small groups don't have to be like a book reading group or a coffee group or a group based on whatever. I mean, even I do grief share, and it develops into a small group. You have people that start up and for whatever reason, and then it melds into a small group. Small groups are really good for the soul. They're really good for you. You start to know the people you're allowed to express and learn and grow. So, I mean, if you want to give it a try, there's no harm in it. Just you get on Zoom, it's a small group, you do a reading, you discuss it. I remember I was at Phoebe Circle once, and I think it was Cheryl Herman. She said, "We really like your weird perspective." I mean, that's a huge compliment because I always have a weird perspective. So it's a fun thing to do. If you haven't tried it, just try it. We got an update for Robin Allen. She said it's 56 and raining all day here inland. The coast is what I worry about. Yes, me too, Robin. Please keep us updated. We're praying. Good morning, Sandy Sauerbeck. Well, I guess we shouldn't be babbling all day, Sue, because we have a guest, a fellow deacon, Kathy Hollowell, and she's going to talk about our event, which is finally back, the trunk or treat. Yep. Not to be confused with the drive-through, because the deacons are really good at adapting. And during the times of the COVID, we were out there and we figured out ways to do it. But now we're back, so let's hear what Kathy has to say. She's probably nervous. She probably wants to get in here. All right, let's bring her in.
Oh, well, Kathy's coming in too. Sunday school. Don't forget Sunday school starts on Sunday, October 9th. So
right.
Whenever we have communion, the kids stay in worship. And of course, the kids can stay in worship anytime anyway, if you know their parents want them to stay with them. But there will be Sunday school available on Sunday, October 9th. So
yes, and Kathy, we can't see you, but we don't have to. If you can't figure it out, don't mess around. October 9th is also Camp Sunday. Yeah. So if you've been to camp anytime, or you were at camp last summer, you should contact Maureen Klein if you want to do a part in the liturgy. I saw the draft. I saw the draft last night, and it looks pretty good. So we're going into October we're really hitting it hard. World Communion Sunday, Sunday School, Camp Sunday. There's my friend. So welcome, Kathy. It's very good to have you with us today.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Yeah. So if anyone has a question for Kathy, just put it in the chat, and I will ask her. Kathy, we thought today would be a great day. I was telling everyone before you came in that the last couple years we had to change our trunk or treat into a drive-through. So we are back in full force, and we thought it'd be a great day to talk about it.
Yes. I would be happy to talk about it. I'm so excited for the event, and I'm so happy that we get to do it again. And I was looking back into some of the notes from previous years, and we actually started this back in 2016.
Wow.
Yeah, I was surprised too.
And how did
And
it get started?
it started with at a deacons meeting. I was on the board again back then, and we were trying to figure out a way that we could hold some kind of an event for our church, but also include the surrounding community, like an outreach kind of thing. And things were, we were talking about things back and forth, and somebody mentioned a trunk or treat, and we were all like, oh, that would be fun and interesting. So that first year, I'll just never forget. I'm sure Kerri remembers with me. We were so nervous. We thought, oh my goodness, we're going to do this. We're like advertising to everybody. And what if nobody comes? Well, that wasn't the problem. So we never worry about that again.
Right. Got that right. We worried about the wrong part.
Right, exactly. Right. We needed to worry about having enough treats to pass out.
Yes.
And that continues to be a worry, but you know what? We count on the generosity of our congregation and of others who are willing to donate, and somehow we have enough.
Yes, we do. Judy Martin. Yeah, Judy Martin is also on the deacons with us. She wanted Kathy to know she has tags that have our church name on 288 bookmarks that you can color to pass out to the kids.
Wonderful. That would be
Yes.
great. I think they would enjoy that also.
Right.
Not just candy, we're going to pass
just-
out other things, eh?
Yes, well, I
you don't
just
need
can't.
just candy. Sometimes it's nice just to have little trinkets like spider rings or the bookmarkers, or all different. They have so many different little Halloween things now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of children who have allergies, and so it's nice to have other kinds of little trinkets too. So that's wonderful.
Yeah, I don't know why, but those spider rings are like highly well liked by children. I passed those out one year at the trunk or treat.
Yes.
And people like loved it. They did. They loved them. So we're not too picky. I think I blew Kathy's mind this week because she has 25 trunks already and she's just getting started. There could be more. And I told her, well, don't we need like 25,000 pieces of candy then? And she was like, shh. Because I was trying to figure out like if we get 1,000 kids, but I mean, I'm not good at math. So I'm just going to stop talking about how much we need. We need a lot. Me and Kathy throughout the years have realized, I remember at the last trunk or treat, just standing, I had my granddaughter with me, just standing with a bowl, and you couldn't even move. There was just nonstop kids, and there was runners that would come and fill up I need candy. So, I mean, it's so fun. It's so fun to do. And explain to people how it really works, Kathy, for once and for all, so people understand like every part of it, like what's involved.
Sure. First, I do have to say that I think that the people who are handing out the candy have as much fun, if not more, than the kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Everybody has a good time. But the way it works is right now, we are not exactly positive of where the cars will be lined up, but it will be either in front or beside the church. So if you get to the church, you'll find us, and we will be posting when we get a definite spot on where we're going to be. We will have somebody there to check you in and to show you where to park your car. You simply pull in, open up your trunk, and however elaborate or simple or you want to have your trunk decorated, that is fine. You can just like put in some Halloween decorations. The kids love whatever you do. I love when they come up and they're all looking in to see what's in your trunk and commenting on all the little doodads that you have in there.
Yep.
And after we're all set up, and then we'll be opening from 5 to 7. There's been a lot of different things posted, but it is 5 to 7, the actual trunk or treat event with the setup of the trunks at starting at 4:15. The kids will just come by, and usually everybody brings just whatever they can, a little bit of candy with them to start them out. And as it goes on, I will have my car loaded with donations, hopefully so many that it doesn't even fit in my car.
Well,
But,
yeah, everyone else's car too, huh?
Yes.
So then we will have runners going around and, filling you back up with candy. And we've got a great start so far, considering it's just the beginning of October. So hopefully those donations will keep coming in, and we just keep going till we're out of candy or out of kids.
Or out of space to park the cars.
Right.
Robin Allen said, where can I send my donation of cash to? Gosh, she just warms my heart. Anybody who'd like to donate cash, you can use you can just send a check in, mark it Halloween or Deacons Halloween. You can go online to our Give tab on our website. You can give through there, and in the memo, put Halloween Deacons. Of course, cash is good. I mean, we do this with ChristNet. Whatever cash we get, we can go on our own Amazon shopping list and buy the stuff that's left. So yes, thank you, Robin, as always. She's such a giving heart. Judy Martin said she was the volunteer in the office yesterday. Someone saw the advertisement and called the church and wants to participate with their car. So you'll have to track that down, Kathy.
I already have. I've talked to that person. Judy had given me the phone number. I called her, and she was very excited that her and her daughter wanted to do this. And I welcomed them in and said we'd look forward to meeting them. And so we have another trunk now, Kerri.
Fantastic. Hi, Marcia. Hi, Mark from Southminster. I miss you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. You're welcome to participate as well. I think that trunk or treats are so wildly popular because you want to take your kids to safe locations around safe people. Absolutely. Halloween is, it's like anything you do in the public, and we know who's passing out the candy. Most of it we've purchased. Kathy recommends you bring a little bit of your own just to get started, and then we have a lot to fill up the bowls as time goes on. And ours is manageable. Some of them are so big. Hi, Barb Shoot. She had a hard time finding us. I'm glad you found us. Ours is manageable, and the farmers market is still going on, so you can go over there and get something to eat. We'll probably have something at our welcome station, something warm to drink. And we usually have a live DJ playing music. It's super fun. It's a great vibe. Judy has 580 pencils too. Good way to count the participants. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we need to hope that
great community outreach type thing.
Yeah, it really is.
Into it, yeah.
Yeah.
And I know Kerri and
Absolutely.
Sue both are having trunks there, so you all can come and just visit with them also.
Right.
I don't know what we're doing yet, but
And I'm gonna do a shout out for all the last minute people that live by the seat of their pants like me. Well, I'm not as crazy busy as I used to be, but I just grabbed some stuff, the night before or before I was on my way, threw a couple things in my car, opened my trunk, and it is what it is. Some of the trunks were so beautiful and so elaborate. So wherever you fit.
Very creative.
Yes, wherever, and I'm always a witch. I mean, that's the only costume I have. It's like you don't have to be crazy. If you're nervous about COVID, you can wear a mask. You can wear a whole entire mask. So I mean, it's a
hazmat suit if you want.
Yes, you can wear whatever you want.
Good costume idea.
You're right. No one's gonna say anything about it. Norma Bentley said it's just wonderful that our church is becoming so active and alive again. Yes, it is. Trunk or Treat is such a fun community outreach. Thank you, Kathy, for starting it up again. Kathy, if you don't know, was involved with the Trunk or Treat, whether she was on the Deacons or not. We're Presbyterians. Once you do something, it's like a lifelong commitment, right?
I have found that, yes.
Yes. Be careful what you say yes to. Make sure you have passion for it.
luckily for me, this is such a fun event that it's like not a chore at all. It's just fun. And every time there's a package delivered, I am like, more candy, yay!
Yes. So in case you don't know, I've set up an Amazon shopping list, which could not be more convenient. When you shop on there and you go to check out, you choose trunk or treat. I think it says trunk or treat registry. When you send that to that address, it goes to Kathy, because why should we go back and forth? She's just going to bring it all to the event. So it's easy. You don't have to worry about it. You just buy it, goes right to Kathy. She's keeping track of what's coming in and trying not to stress out about it, because it's not even October yet, right?
Right. The hardest part is like keeping my family away from it.
Yeah. We have caution tape at the church if you need it, Kathy. We have caution.
I might need it. No. I've threatened everybody. No touching it.
Yes, you'd have to replace it, because I know how you are.
Yes.
Yes. So we got a couple laugh emojis coming up in the chat. Yeah, that's why I don't buy Halloween candy to the last minute either. So I would have to replace it.
Yes, let me see. And I do want to thank all of the congregation and everybody else with your generous donations, because obviously we couldn't do this without all of you to do that for us, because it's just such an incredible amount that we need that we just couldn't do it. So we do thank all of you very, very, very much. And we appreciate anything that you can donate, because every little bit adds up to be a lot.
And also, everybody has been so enthusiastic when you've been tracking people down and asking about doing the trunks too, right, Kathy?
Right, exactly, because I'm sure when people's phone will ring and they see my name, they're like, oh no. But everybody answers, and everybody is just, I have really had very, very, very few no's. Everybody I call is like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy we're doing it again, and we can't wait, and it's so much fun. So I hope that continues. And if I haven't called you, please call me or send me a text or an email, or let the church know, and we'll get you on the list, because the more trunks, the better, I feel.
Absolutely. And I've already sent out the email that has the church bulletin in it. There's a whole page just about what we just talked about. I don't know if I put anything on the website. I better check that today. And in the, when you go to church, there'll be a whole thing. You can scan the code. There's all kinds of ways to get involved. So any little bit helps, right, Kathy?
Absolutely. And you know what? When we have the trunk or treat, even if you don't have any children in the area in your age, available that you can bring, come on up and visit us anyway. We just love to see everybody from the church come and see us. We might even give you a little bit of candy too.
Yes, or some hot chocolate or whatever we got going that day.
Right.
It'll be fun. We're hoping for good weather. We've had all kinds of weather, but we make do. It's only 2 hours.
That's right.
Yeah, it's
bring
only
your
2
hats and
hours.
gloves.
Yes, bring your hats and gloves and boots if you need them.
It's Friday night, right? It's not Halloween night. It's Friday.
Right. It's the Friday before Halloween, the 28th.
Right. So it's
from
perfect.
5 to 7.
And it's in conjunction with the farmers market. So it's at the same place the farmers market is. And
we're waiting. Yeah, we're waiting to find out if we're going to be like in our south parking lot or out on the street. So once Kathy, it doesn't really matter, because once you get there, the person who's directing traffic is going to tell you where to go. There's no stress involved for you, just for me and Kathy.
Yeah.
And there's been some mispublications about the time. It is not 3 to 7 for us. That would be a very long time, and we don't have that amount of candy. So it's 5 to 7. People work, even getting there at 5 is hard sometimes. So 5 to 7 is when we're doing it.
Right.
In years past, has there been any way of like trying to count how many people have come through? Do we have any idea?
Yes, Judy Martin does it with pencils. Judy, do you remember how many people came through with the pencils the last time we did the trunk or treat? Good morning, Amy. Barbara Wolf, I don't pass out candy anymore, so I'll bring some to the church. Thank you, Barbara. You're a great donator too.
Thank you.
So I'm waiting for Judy to comment, but I know it's really hard because I've passed out flyers. It's hard to count. We've
It
had
is.
clickers, but normally Judy Martin will have like a certain amount of pencils and then she only gives one per bag, and that's how we normally count them.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
it-
remember. Do you remember our numbers from the last time we did it?
The last time we did it was such a blur because it was so intense that a lot. I'd say 1 million. No.
Yes. I want to say
People were
1,000. I
lining
want
up around the block coming in. I was like,
Yes.
wow.
Yes.
to. Judy said it was 600 plus kids.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Bring on the
600 plus.
candy.
So someone do the math. 600 times 26 times I don't know, but
Yeah.
whatever it is, it's going to work out. Kathy is like one of the best people in the world to work with because she does
Oh.
not sweat the small or the big things. She's
Oh.
like, she'll talk to me in her great preschool voice and she'll be like, "We'll be just fine, Kerri." And I'm like, "Yes, we will." So we don't worry
We
about
make
the
a
small.
good team.
We do make a good team. And we're not going to worry about the little things, but we want to make sure everyone knows that you can come. What if you don't have a lot of kids and you just want to dress up and stand there and say hi to people? Come on over.
Yeah.
You just want to have fun, and Halloween's a fun holiday, and everyone is welcome.
Absolutely.
Everyone is welcome.
Absolutely. Can't
Well,
wait.
yes, can't wait. We just got to hope it's going to be like a night like this.
Yes.
It would be great.
Yes. But that's what winter
Put
boots
in
are
our
for.
order, okay?
Yes. One great Friday, please. But anyways, we have talked away our half hour, and I thank you so much, Kathy, for being on here, explaining things.
Well, thank you for having me.
Kathy's phone number and email are all over the place right now. She does not mind if you call her, email her, whatever you text her, whatever you feel like doing. She loves to talk to people and hear from you. If you
I
have
just love
questions,
to talk.
yes, yes. If you have questions, don't hesitate to let her know. And thank you so much. And we'll just keep doing what we're doing, right?
That sounds perfect. That's right.
All righty.
Call me if you want to join. We would love to have you do a trunk. We'll give you candy. Don't worry about what you're going to pass out. Throw some pumpkins in your trunk and you're good to go.
Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Before we go, we have late breaking news. Judy, I love Judy. She found her notes in 2019, which is the last time we did the trunk or treat. We had over 700 kids.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
Norma Bentley said Kathy is awesome and one of my granddaughter's favorite preschool teachers.
Oh,
Aw.
thank you, Norma.
In case you don't know, Kathy was a longtime preschool teacher at our church
Yes.
and touched the lives of so many. Let's throw some hearts up in the chat for Kathy.
Oh,
All right.
I love when the preschoolers come to the trunk or treat and I see like former students, but now it's at a point where they're too old and they're bringing their children to the trunk or treat.
Absolutely. But Kathy, oh gosh, the hearts are flying up like crazy. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are so great. Well, my friend Sue, do you want to take us out with some great words?
We have a scripture today. It's Ephesians 4:2. Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. It's Ephesians 4:2.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. Again, thank you to everyone. Again, thank you to everyone for watching. And hello to everyone who'll watch us later or on YouTube. The hearts are just flying up for you, Kathy. It's a beautiful thing. Barbara Wolf, thank you, ladies. Wonderful session. Everyone enjoy this day. It's beautiful. Try to be productive if you can. If not, be kind to someone. Kindness changes the world.
That's
All right. We love you
Remember-
guys.
Remember,
Bye,
God loves
everyone.
you, and so do we.
Yes, we do. Have a great day in the Lord.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.